everyone, it's me once again, Ryan, and I am introducing you to the Fireside Fables podcast. It's been a good time. It's been a good time. I've really been enjoying this story. I've been enjoying these characters. I've been enjoying this group of people. I feel like we were getting a lot of good stuff happening here. But so to start us off, I want to introduce you to a special guest for this episode. Hello, Sean.
Hello. Yes, my name is Guest. You can find me as additional attendee on the seating charts.
Welcome to the podcast. I hope you have a grand old time. What's the name of the character you're playing? I can't remember.
Reese Targrim.
Reese. Okay, that's going to be good.
How do you spell it? Like
Reese's
like
Pieces.
the chocolate? Nice.
Ooh. Is he sort of a creamy guy?
He's got a creamy complexion.
All right. Sounds good. All right, let's get away from that line of questioning. I have a question. So there's something that I have gotten very recently that I am very excited about and have thoroughly been enjoying. It's sort of a little luxury, and that is a bidet. Does everyone know what a bidet is?
Yeah.
I approve highly.
Yes. It has been, well, my wife, she doesn't care for it, but I have really been enjoying it. What sort of little luxuries do you have in your lives? What's sort of those little extra bits that maybe other people wouldn't quite appreciate, but that you really like?
You mean other than a bidet?
Other than a bidet.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose a bidet as well. Do you have a bidet?
No, I used to, but we haven't bought one since the move.
It's worth it.
They're so good.
The first time I tried a bidet was in Japan
Yeah,
a few months ago.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I mean, their bathrooms are amazing to begin with.
Really? The entire bathroom experience?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why is
yeah.
that?
Heated toilet seats.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Glorious.
That is the one downside, is the bidet just uses the regular water, so it's cold. But so if you got heated, that'd be pretty sweet.
Okay, one day you can upgrade and you can get the blow dryer too.
Oh, I like that.
Use it at the same time.
Yeah,
Well, it happens afterwards, then you never need to buy toilet paper ever
pretty
again.
much. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
That
Lifetime savings, right?
the whole problem, I remember during COVID where everybody was like, we need to buy toilet
All
paper.
the toilet paper.
I can't imagine this being like bidet's got to be messy. I just don't understand how that's not a mess.
No, you stay seated on the toilet.
It's not a mess.
What
It's over-engineered. It's a very specific stream that aims in a very specific place.
Oh yeah.
You turn it on, you do it, and then you turn it off, and then you wipe toilet paper to dry off, and you're done.
Yep.
The end.
Yep.
Make sure the pressure's not too high.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Fair
don't want
enough,
an enema.
Fair enough. Okay. I guess clearly it's been a while since I don't think I've ever been on a bidet that you guys have explained to me. We had a bidet when I was growing up,
Okay.
but it was not one that sprays water. It had a tap. It was like
It
an
had a tap?
older bidet, yeah.
Was it like its own seat?
Go on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was its own
Oh,
thing.
I've seen those, yeah.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think like 2000s
Okay.
bidet.
I've never experienced one of those. That
Yeah, I
sounds
don't know.
interesting.
I mean, I was a kid, so I don't know if I even used it that often, but
Fair enough.
As long as you didn't drink from it like a fountain.
I don't think I have. Wait.
As a wee little child.
I don't want to comment on that.
Now back to your question, though.
Yeah.
So my husband and I decided in January to start ordering a meal delivery service, not just not just a meal kit like HelloFresh. So we ordered this thing called Factor,
Okay.
and so we're given essentially we get 18 meals a week. We just plug in the microwave, and 3 minutes later, our food is there. It's such a luxury to not have to think about what I'm making every day.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
It takes out the decision fatigue. It takes out the grocery shopping. Their whole thing is like for every different meal that you buy. So we get 18, but we actually get like 9 different ones, so 2 each.
Okay.
They say basically every different meal you get, you're saving about an hour of time in your week. 100% believe that I'm saving that much time. It's wild.
I could see that. Man.
So we've been doing it since the beginning of January, and it's been a game changer.
Nice. What have you been doing with all that extra time? Reading?
Working.
Oh. That's a little bit of a sad answer, but I guess that's good.
We're not sponsored, but we could be.
That'd be amazing.
You know it. That's pretty sweet. I like that. That's a good luxury.
It is a huge luxury. Yeah.
Anyone else?
I just got a walking pad
Nice.
under my desk. So
A walking pad?
yeah, so it's
What's
not like
that?
a full treadmill. It's like you can go from like 0 to 6 for speed,
Oh.
and it's just you throw it under your. I have a standing desk, so now I can work and walk and at home.
Okay. I hear that's like really good for like your back and just, I mean, your digestion and everything.
Well, considering the weather we have here, and you don't know if it's nice enough to go out or not,
Mm-hmm.
you can just set it up and go for a little walk or bed or whatever.
That's pretty sweet. Is it sort of like a treadmill in that it's only one direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking, I've seen some VR ones where you have like slippy socks and they let you walk in any direction.
No, not Omni.
Okay.
It's just one, but it's nice. It works. So
That's pretty
I was
sweet.
happy with
While
that.
I
you're
like that.
sitting?
No,
Does
while
that
you're
work?
standing.
No. So I have a standing desk. Then you
Oh, okay.
bring it up to your height while you stand, and then
Yeah.
just put it underneath, and then Yeah.
Walking while working.
like it's not very fast. Like I don't want it fast, but
Mhm.
just you keep moving, right? So
Yeah.
And if you just stand there on concrete, it kind of you want to
Yeah.
sit. Right
Oh,
away, so-
yeah. Oh.
Well, that and there's a phenomenon that if you're stuck on something, to walk to move forward, because as you're moving forward, you can think forward, so you can plan better. You can actually like make
Oh.
decisions. Yeah. So if you're ever stuck on something, go for a walk, and you'll be surprised at how many ideas come.
Psychology and physiology.
Amazing.
Really interesting connection. That's really cool. I like that. Awesome. Thanks, John. Marcus? Sean?
So I went to a thrift store, a personal challenge. I'm really into tea.
Mm.
I'll leave it there. You don't have time for that. But in short, I've been trying to build myself an Eastern style ceremonial set with only stuff that you can find at the thrift store. And I have gotten off to a great start. You go to one of the local thrift stores, Mission Thrift, and these cute little creamer pitcher that
Okay.
you can use to decant the tea into, so then you can pour for your guests. It
Mm.
was like $2, but it's this nice ceramic. There's a nice brown line around the side. The handle is just perfect, and it holds just the right amount of tea for it. It is so specific that nobody else who's not into tea would be like, it's just a pitcher. Why is this a big deal? But it's huge to me.
So you take it from the teapot, pour it into the pitcher, and then from the pitcher into the cups?
Correct. The reason for that is,
Okay.
without going into too much detail, when you steep in an Eastern sense or Gong Fu Cha, you have a vessel, you're steeping a lot more tea in a lot less water.
Oh.
But if you were to pour directly from that vessel, which is holding the leaves directly, if I was to pour to you,
Yeah.
and then around the table, you would get a weaker cup, and then the person at the end of the table would get a stronger cup.
Oh, okay.
So it's called a fairing cup, or a Gong Dao Bei.
Oh, that's really cool.
Love it.
Do you have your tea certificate?
That's a long, sad story, but in spirit, yes. The actual organization that was supposed to certify me went kaput.
Oh
Okay.
no.
My friend, because my friend, I think she got like to level 2 or something, and like it is more Japanese, but I don't know if it was the same or not. But it's the tea world is crazy when you get
There's
into it.
multiple certifications for tea world round. Like the US has 3, well 2 now. But I was working with somebody who was a teacher for that organization until it went kaput post-COVID.
So besides bragging rights at your local tea party, what are those certificates good for?
Industry level things. So getting jobs consulting for either restaurants or tea shops or other places that are doing hospitality like hotels.
So it's like a red seal chef or something like that, but sort of a red seal tea man.
Similar idea. The most closest equivalent would be sommelier level certification.
Okay. Cool. I did not know that was
It's
the
a
thing.
whole new world out there.
Oh, I believe it.
We should mention that Sean's daughter is our youngest fan, and she was
It's true.
featured. She was mentioned
True.
previously.
She calls us the ponytails,
That's right.
which is so lovely.
And you have lots of tea parties with her, I'm sure.
Yes. She doesn't drink any of them, but she really wants to be there for it.
Mm.
She does not she'll take one sip and be like, yeah, that was yummy. And then life moves on.
See, the difference
but-
with your tea party and her is you're actually making tea, where every other dad is pretending to make tea.
No. Yeah. Yeah. I have actually bought 2 teas that are aging from her birth year. So when she turns 20, the teas will be as old as she is. There's reasons for that. We won't have time to get into that, but that's
Oh my
the thing that I do.
Yeah.
I told you I'm really into tea.
We'll have to get you back just to talk about, give us some updates on
Join
the tea.
our new podcast on our channel. Sean and Tea Guys.
On your other podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
I don't know what to say for luxuries. My car has heated seats and AC, so
Heated seats are not that's not a
Yeah.
small thing.
I don't
Yeah.
have
no, I know,
That's
and
amazing.
it's an old car too, so I'm happy with that.
Yep, living in Canada, heated seats.
And not everybody has heated seats, so
Yeah.
it's
I don't.
I guess it is one of those luxuries not everybody has. Same with AC.
True.
You're
Yeah.
saying you're a simple man then? Simple man,
I'm
simple
a
pleasures?
simple man.
I don't
Yeah.
have either of those things.
I have a
Yeah.
sunroof in my car that I don't ever use, but it's like when I was younger, it was one of those things where it's like if you had a car with a sunroof, you'd use it all the time, and you would never go back. I don't find that to be true anymore. Like I don't really use it. Like maybe in the hot summer days I would
Yeah.
occasionally, but I have AC, so why would I open my sunroof?
No, that's fair. Okay. That's good stuff. So we got some hot stuff, we got some cold stuff, we got some really cold stuff. Great. Oh, somebody's got enough. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's get back to our story. We, when we last left our intrepid protagonists, until you've earned it, I'm not going to call you heroes, but you had captured Oliver Potiker, who was doing something really shady in the middle of the night. You captured him, knocked him down, and tied him up, took him to his shop, and there you went through a bunch of his stuff. And Xavier managed to decode his special writing. It was multiple languages and in code on top of that. But you managed to do that with, I think it was like a really, really good roll or something. So it only took you a couple hours. And you found out that he was a real bad guy. And one of the main things was that he had been capturing and sounds like killing elves and preparing them in some way for a being named Canker. Tried to grab some more information about that, but he was not particularly forthcoming. It seems that he didn't really know too much about Canker, except that he was some sort of ghoul of some sort. That is kind of what you learned from that. Am I missing anything? Anyone remember anything extra that you had learned from that?
I don't remember.
I just remember there was two bad guys because he also mentioned our host from the party, having been his sort of
Right.
employer. No, well, employer's not right. Customer, client.
Yeah, they work together somehow.
Somehow he works for him.
Yeah.
Like
With
he
the
works for the
Midnight
host.
Dawn clan, right? Something
Oh.
like that.
Yes, the Midnight Dawn. He was connected to for some in some way, and that the Midnight Dawn was doing some dream experiments, and he was helping them with that because of Canker. And a little more information about the Midnight Dawn is forthcoming, other than to note that none other than Kay Valdemar is Oliver's primary point of contact with the Midnight Dawn. When you asked him about that, he said he didn't really know anything about them, except that he thought they were some sort of a drug gang or something from Magnamar. He just doesn't really know. So, you have him tied up in his shop. You are at it's just about to be morning. It's just about time for things to start opening up. What would you all like to do?
Well, I think we stopped the episode in the middle of Shadowthorn wanting to attack/kill Oliver.
Yeah, that sounds
So we
sounds
should
about
pick it up
correct.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yes, so Shadowthorn was very angry that he seemed to be specifically targeting elves. And if I can find this right again, it was that he was behind the vanishing of many forlorn elves from the slums of Magnamar over the course of the past decade. Elves who were missed by no one, weren't particularly high on anyone's list to investigate, and were all delivered by Oliver to Canker as meals.
That's
That's news.
With some special
think we knew that.
preparation.
Did we know that he was delivering them as a meal?
I don't recall that.
See, my anger
Well, he
is
is
justified.
aghast, so or a ghoul.
Okay.
So there you go.
Justified anger.
Yep, but they're very dead, very bad. So I think that's pretty reasonable. And yeah, now that you say that, I remember that Kyle was holding him back, saying, "Help, cool it. We need to decide what we're gonna do. We need to think this through.
Right.
Pick it up from there. What do you got?
Well, give it to one of us.
Give what to what?
Like, are you attacking? Like, what's
No,
happening?
no, you're holding me
You
back.
were holding him back.
You're
Okay.
holding me back.
Okay, well, then we just had that conversation that you just described.
Yep, great. So what do you do?
In my anger, I still realize though we might need him for other things and more information, or we can use him for bait or something. So
Yes.
And I'll say Shadowthorn. He's gonna answer for his crimes, whether to you or the town. It doesn't matter. But let's see if we can use him.
okay.
We should also get Karkesh's input on this. We haven't seen him in a few days. I know he's probably busy at the cathedral, but we might want to.
Well, we can't hold him here. Let's take him to Hemlock, and we'll deal with him later if need be.
If we take him to Hemlock, we're gonna open a whole nother.
Well, what do you want to do with him?
I want to leave him down here in his basement. What if you put him in that tunnel behind the false wall?
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, we're not gonna be gone that long, so. Or do we leave somebody here to watch? That might be the safest option, actually.
I could stay and watch. See if I can get any more information out of him.
Can I do a check on Shadowthorn? See if I'm gonna come back to his slit throat.
Yeah, you can roll against my deception.
Oh,
Sure.
deception.
So what's your deception DC?
That's just the modifier, right?
You had 10 plus the modifier. Guessing it's pretty
It's
good.
10.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not as good as I was thinking.
10 plus your modifier is 10.
Wait. What do you mean plus my modifier? Sorry.
It's
What's your deception bonus?
Plus 10.
So your
And
DC
plus.
is 20.
Oh, 20, yeah.
what am I rolling?
Uh,
Perception?
yeah, so this will be sense motive, so society.
So society, okay. Where are you, society? That's a 22.
Okay.
So what do I learn?
I am angry but will not kill him.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll trust him.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I guess
Okay, Kyle,
yeah.
we'll head to the cathedral.
Let's head there. Yeah. What time is it now? Like, I mean, it's got to be early morning hours. So
Yeah,
no?
like 7 a.m. or something like that.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Yeah, the reason it's morning now is because it took a long time for Xavier to be able to crack the code and like decipher it enough to read through it.
Yeah. Shadowthorn, you want to lock the door behind us so nobody.
There's a lot of locks.
There's a wall. That's fair. That's fair.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, wasn't he carrying like a huge thing of keys anyways?
He
Yeah,
was.
that
Oh, he
makes
was.
sense.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, they're all for the shop.
Awesome.
One is for his house.
I'm also going to take him, and while you guys are away to the temple, just see if there's like a safe or a secret stash somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Okay.
It's, I mean,
Well,
it's,
I'll roll after for it. How about that? And then
Okay.
after these guys do their thing.
okay, sounds good. All right.
Great.
So you guys head to the cathedral. You
Yep.
figure that's probably where Karkesh is.
Yep. Where he went last, we saw him. So
Okay. So you head into the cathedral. There's lots of activity going on. There's lots of people hustling and bustling. Lots of acolytes, people in robes.
I'll grab one. Is there one nearby? Hey, boy, where's Karkesh?
You'll have to talk to the I don't know.
What?
Talk to him. And he points and then slips out of your grasp.
And who did you point at?
He pointed off to kind of a bustle of activity. There's a number of people like walking and talking to this one person who's carrying a stack of books. And yeah, there's just like a little crowd that is slowly making its way down a hallway with lots of talking.
Okay, I'll look at Xavier and I was like, that guy was no help. Let's find somebody who might know more.
Head over to that commotion and see if there's something that we
Yeah.
can see over there.
All right, you head over to the commotion, and the guy with the stack of books tries to make a break for it to get away from all the people bustling around him, asking him questions, and crashes straight into our dear friend Kyle.
I crash into him. I don't see him
No,
coming.
he crashes into you.
Ah, dude, what? Oh man,
Hey,
like all over the
you
place.
okay, buddy? You
Like,
okay?
sorry
What's
about
going
you.
on?
Just
What's
it's
going
okay.
on?
Just keep going.
Well,
Golly.
we're actually here to see you.
Just-
What's all this? What are all these books?
What's the? Who are you? Oh, you're with the you're with him.
What?
Just,
Sorry, who are you?
how
Just
can I help
breathe.
you today?
We're here to talk to you. We're looking for Karkesh.
Karkesh? Oh, I haven't seen him in a hot minute. The last time he talked to me, he was absolutely no help. Look, it's been absolutely crazy here. I am trying to figure out how to take care of all the logistics now that Absalar is sent off to he went off on a ship on some sort of cruise party, and then Karkesh came down and muttered some weird stuff, and his room is freezing upstairs, and I gotta figure out where all the food stores have gone, and I'm gonna figure out how to get these spells off to the Magus Guild, and
Sir, breathe. Can we step aside to a quiet corner so these guys can stop pestering you?
yes, just go. I will be with you later. Go.
There's a crowd that's kind of been waiting pensively, being like, I don't want to interrupt this, but we want. Oh,
Who is this crowd? Are these acolytes?
yeah,
or...
there are a whole bunch of acolytes. It seems like they've all been pestering him with questions about what they should be doing about food and about cleaning things and what there's just some interpersonal problems. There's a whole thing, but for the moment, they scatter.
Here, just into this door. This is one of the study rooms. Nobody will be in there. Let's just come on.
All right, we'll follow him in.
All right.
Okay, so when you get a chance to see, you see a short halfling who is in normal monk-style robes with a blue sash around his waist, short brown hair, and a beard with some red in it.
Okay.
Who's looks obviously very flustered and very upset with a lot going on at the moment.
That's fair.
So what is it that?
Who are you?
My name is Reese Targrim. I help Absalar. I'm his admin, if for lack of a better
Do
phrase.
we know this?
You've probably seen him around
Okay.
at some point.
Okay, he didn't come out of nowhere.
No, he didn't come
Okay.
out of nowhere.
Sean did, but this guy was.
Yeah, like you haven't directly interacted with him because Absalar has been kind of the head,
for sure.
the face of the cathedral. So I said that weird.
Yeah, Absalar goes out and does all the public-facing things, and I'm the guy who takes care of all of the. When he says, "Yeah, we'll do that," I'm the guy who goes, "Okay, we got to figure out how now." So
You're the brains.
your names again? Sorry,
My name is Kyle.
Isavia.
Kyle, Xavier. Thank you for coming in. What can I help you with?
We are looking for Karkesh, and you don't know where he is?
The last time I saw Karkesh was maybe a couple of days ago. I was in the middle of trying to figure out at that moment, all of the food was gone because he kept cooking a bunch of food for several weeks at a time, doing large feasts for people without consulting me and figuring out where we were getting replacement foods from. Because, stuff.
Oh,
We understand.
No.
So
We're sorry.
I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure it out, and I can't find Absalar and all of the things that went wrong with the stuff that's there. And so he came down and I asked him, I said, "Hey, Karkesh, I need you to come help me figure out where we're going to get some more food." And he turned to me and said, "Oh, yes, food. Food makes you warm. That's unfortunate, but necessary. So you should eat food even though it makes you warm." And then stormed off outside, and I haven't seen him since.
And this was how long ago?
This was a couple days ago, something along those lines.
Okay. Can we go check out his room?
Yeah, actually, that would be a huge help because his room has got a bunch of freezing stuff going on, but it only goes so far, and then it starts to melt, and then the wood starts to rot because there's wood damage because of the... Here's his keys. Just find his... Here's his keys. Go take care of his room. That would be fantastic. I have to go deal with the kitchen before somebody lights something on fire.
And your name's Reese, you said?
Reese, yes. If you need me, I'm somewhere in this building.
Sure.
Thanks for your
We
help, Reese.
appreciate your time. Good luck. And we'll get up and leave.
Thank you. And he starts messing with books and things.
Okay, we'll head to his room. I'm guessing we kind of know where it is roughly.
Yeah. So you head to his room and you find that there is a thin sheet of ice that is covering the door, and it's slowly like encroaching on the floorboards away from the door as well. It looks very odd.
I look at Xavier. It's like, did he say anything to you about leaving?
No.
He hasn't been. He's always been himself. There was no indication that he would just take off.
Aside from him being unhappy about it being not frosty.
Right. No point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the key and open his door.
Okay. The key, it's a little difficult. It seems like the lock is frozen, but after a little bit of cajoling, you open it up, and you find that it is completely frosted throughout the entire room. Everything is covered in ice. It's taken on like a blue hue to everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Interesting. So Kyle will kind of pull his coat over his shoulders a little bit more, feeling the chill.
Yes.
And he'll step in and do perception checks. I don't know, start looking around.
Okay. That wouldn't be too difficult. He doesn't particularly have a lot of things, but there is one of his journals that you see. It looks like he had finished his burnt one that he'd been writing in for the entirety of your adventure thus far. So that one is just sitting on a little desk.
I gotta grab it.
Yep. You grab it, you give it a little crack, and it pops off the desktop. But yeah, other than that, there's like a small shelf which has a couple sets of clothes.
But none of his gear is here.
No, none of his like adventure gear is here.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Curious. What's the book? What's that book?
I'll crack it open.
Mm-hmm. So
what do I see?
You see Karkesh's scribblings. It's a little bit mad. You don't entirely know if the penmanship is just very odd. It's very precise, but it's precise in a way that you've never encountered before. So like all the A's look the same, but they all look they're not like any A's that you've seen. Like they're all off at a 90 degrees or something like that. So that sort of idea. That like it's not like he's madly scribbling. He's very obviously like writing really precisely.
Organized chaos.
Yeah,
that's very Karkesh.
Yeah,
but leaving us clues.
Yeah,
but yeah, you
go
in Karkeshisms. I unfortunately do not have the incredible just mind of Chase to figure out exactly how it would sound, but basically you find as you leaf through the journal that he's become more and more obsessed with this problem of fire, he calls it. And he notes in a couple places that he's managed to make contact with some ice witches from the north. Land of the Linarn Kings.
Yep.
There's a couple places where the name Baba Yaga is circled and underlined and overlined and bracketed.
Oh no, he's summoning John Wick.
But
Baba Yaga, the Russian witch.
Ultimately, what you find is that and this is something that has actually been going on for quite a while now, but you might not have necessarily noticed it. But he has managed to, just as the Hellstorm flume or Hellfire flume under the cathedral is connected to the plane of fire, he has found a way to connect a bit of one of the steeples of the cathedral to the plane of water, and that is what's causing this chill effect. And it has he is frustrated because he can't get it to grow enough to solve the problem of fire. So he says that he is going to see if he can study more from the bad fire underneath and maybe solve the problem that way.
Good heavens.
Well, I sure hope before he left he decided to put the teleporters together.
He hasn't said anything to us.
Oh. And I don't know. Actually, I don't know if he's told any of you guys how the teleporting works.
You need two people, don't you?
You do need two people,
yeah.
but the on one end it could just be like an acolyte or something. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's really powerful.
I mean, the easy way would be for us to just retcon that happened. But I think the fun way would be that he didn't.
Yeah.
Gotta get our steps in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm only at 2,000 steps, Kyle says, looks at his watch.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
What would you
What
like to do?
Chaos here.
I don't know what we can do other than just acknowledge that he's gone. I don't know what to do about the snow, nice, weird frost thing in his room.
Is the particular way of writing, is it something that, like, is it a code? Like, is there something that I would potentially recognize as like, I don't know, intelligent side of things? Like, obviously he's writing very particularly, right? With the A's being certain ways. Do I notice any sort of patterns at all?
I'm not quite sure what you're asking.
I'm just wondering, mainly, like, is there something
Looking
to
for
do
clues.
with this, like a clue?
Is
to
there a
where he
cipher
could-
within the
Yeah,
message?
cipher. Yeah.
No, there's no hidden code that you can detect, at least. Just that his plan was to see if he could deal with the flame beneath at the Hellfire
Yes.
Flume.
Well, as they read it out, Shadowpaw is sad that he's gone, but then also leaves the room because his paws are cold.
Oh, Shadowpaw was with
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, Shadowthorn is really alone with Oliver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you here?
Sorry, dog. There's some things you just can't see.
Yeah, Dad has some work to do.
Okay. But at the moment, you do not see Karkash, and it appears that he has left in some sense.
Yeah. Yeah, Kayal will kind of... Well, he'll be searching a room while Xavier looks at the book, because Kayal is not really good with finding clues and stuff like that, or ciphers or codes. But I guess he'll, as Xavier explains this to him, he'll say something along the lines of, guess this is Karkash's way of dealing with the dooms.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what we can do other than just acknowledge he's gone. But hopefully, maybe that book has more clues. I don't know if we need to.
Yeah, maybe
Time on it?
I'll take some bit more time whenever I get to leaf through it and see if there's any other information in here that maybe we can figure out.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But
Can
I
I
think
do-
in the meantime we should
yeah.
figure out this freezing and
Well, that's what I was
get
just
rid of
thinking.
some of the.
So, like, can I do a check of some kind that would indicate whether this freezing would actually rot the cathedral in the wood, or if it's just gonna be magical as is?
From where it is extending to, it would cause problems because it is like adding moisture to it. That it's not just that it's cold, it's that there's also water coming through.
Where's that source? Where is it coming from?
It's coming from one of the steeples.
What is a steeple?
Steeple
Talk
is
to me like I'm two.
it's the pointy parts on the top
Of a
Oh,
building.
Think of the
Cathedral?
church
of the
building.
cathedral.
Think of the pointy.
So it's been
Yeah.
freezing from there down,
Yes.
and his room happens to be right underneath there.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good
We
at
might-
climbing, right?
We might. We might have to wait. You can fly, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't climbing out there. Are you able to fly up there and see if you see anything?
I can fly 20. What is it? 25 feet.
Yes. Yeah, you don't have true flight yet, but basically you can make like super jumps effectively.
So not exactly.
And you can hold on to the
Like-
side of the building too. So
Yeah, 'cause, like you can fly 25 feet, but you have to land at the end of each of those, right?
Oh.
You can't hover.
No.
So you don't have a fly speed. You have a fly speed?
No.
Probably not.
It is not.
How do I get that? I'm a bird.
Okay.
Yes, you
it's like
are.
a penguin. You can only like fly if you go down a slope and then up.
so
You're like a chicken. You can fly, sort of.
so I don't know. Did Reese say anything about whether he talked to the mayor about this?
No.
Because I don't know why the structural problem is our problem. So maybe
Because it's a Karkash problem.
and that doesn't mean it's our problem. But maybe we need to get some
No,
engineers.
but if we want to help this town, this is part of helping this town. So I think this becomes part of our issue. Before we can move on, we need to deal with this,
Well, okay.
or at least like put somebody in charge to deal with this, and not Reese.
Right. No, he's got enough on his plate
Yeah,
or plates.
multiple. Yeah. Is there somebody in town that knows about magic enough that could?
No,
Because I guess we're making the
Absalar is
assumption that
gone.
Yeah,
Absalar's
Absalar.
the only one?
Did,
Okay.
did you fly up there already to look at it?
She has to land somewhere.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, she could kind of like
you can hop up to the roof. Though.
Yeah, you could do that
Oh,
pretty
okay.
easily. Like
Okay,
there's enough
okay.
windows and stuff that you could like
Sure.
fly up to the next one and so on. That's fine.
All right, I'll just wait down here until you're back, I guess.
Okay, so what do I see then at the tippy tops?
Effectively what you see is that it's almost like a heat warp, you know, when you see in a desert movie or something where there's a warping of the air.
Yes.
You kind of see that, except it's tinted blue and it's very cold, but you see it very localized to just sort of extending into the spire. It is very cold.
I wonder if we can break it off and bring it somewhere else for a meantime. I mean, it's obvious. Oh, sorry, I'm not up there.
You're just yelling
Bring it up
this.
there without me.
Can I take one of my bolts and like throw it into it to see if it's like I don't know, see if anything comes of it?
Sure. You can see that the bolt kind of almost warps, like it does that kind of arrow thing where it warps back and forth as it goes through the shift, but then just goes straight through, and it's got ice covering it.
Okay. All right.
So did he cast it on just
Yeah, so
like
I come back and tell you this.
a piece of like if is there a piece of material that he cast it on, or is it just
No.
aura or like
Okay, so Kyle has learned a little bit about the Hellfire Flume, and he found that from the research that he had found, the reason that it was built where it was, which is sort of an odd place, is because in that spot the the barrier between the plane of fire and the material plane was thinner, and so they were more easily able to access that power. The same thing has happened up here, except not the plane of fire, but the plane of water. And so
Why is it cold then if it was a plane of water?
the plane of water is not just water, that's also the place where the fire has the heat, water has the cold.
Yeah. So so I'll share that if that hasn't been known to Azavia. Did we figure out how to? We obviously dealt with the fire down there.
I think that was
Somehow.
before my time too.
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember being a part of the.
I mean, we should probably get back to Shadowthorn.
It was
but
before Xavier.
It was- yeah, it
we
was before me, yeah.
if we can figure out how we stopped the Hellfire Flume thing, then maybe we can figure out how to stop this, because it might be the same sort of magic. But I'm not smart enough for that. We should get back to Shadowthorn, and we need to make a plan for what to do with Oliver, because we can't keep him hostage all day. We gotta decide something.
I will just state, because apparently I just to make it crystal clear, that the journal indicated that where Karkesh was going was to deal with the problem underneath the Hellfire Flume.
The problem underneath the flame.
The problem underneath, which is
Which
the fire
is-
underneath,
okay.
which is the Hellfire
Which is
Flume.
okay.
So that is what the journal said that he was going to go do next.
Oh, so we think he went down there.
That's what you think.
Oh, okay. I definitely did not clue on that.
I-
Let's
I
go down
understand
there.
Okay.
Yeah, so this thing that he's talking about in there is under the cathedral, and this was a couple weeks ago, but we were down there.
Okay.
You want to come with me, or should we grab Shadowthorn for this?
Oh,
It's not far. It's just underneath the cathedral.
yeah, but it might be beneficial to have Shadowthorn.
The party. Yeah, that's
Well, let's go check it out and see if we should bring him back.
okay.
Man, you guys go ahead. I'm just keep looting this place. I'm up to like 500 gold by now, you know?
Oh, this guy's loaded.
I opened the shop for the day.
Yeah, yeah. He hired me on. He's just out running errands.
So,
You know what? Considering, like, Oliver sort of has a shady reputation, and Shadowthorn isn't exactly all squeaky clean.
mhm.
This checks out.
It turned out to be a really beneficial partnership.
Yeah, like nobody would question it. They'd be like,
I'm
"Oh,
just
real,
making
for real."
money. You know, the potions
Pretty
taste a little off today.
Pretty sure
but-
Oliver's racist against elves. Some kind of weird that he would hire one, but
Life's just like that sometimes, I guess.
all right, yeah, sure. Let's head down there. So we got to go through the hole in the graveyard.
Yeah.
the rope that's there.
I think that they would have set up by this point. There's been a number of people that have gone down to actually study this and do a bit of the research. So they've made a more like permanent way of going down. So they excavated a hole that and set it up. So it's a little bit easier to get down there without having to trek through the graveyard and go through a grave.
All right.
Now, I know I'm not there, but can you refresh my memory, or I can roll for a history check or something about what this was that we went down there the first time and saw?
Sure. It was, so you were originally...
Like the first episode.
Yeah, you were originally called by Absolar to go find out go find Nualia's bones.
Right.
He was trying to do that, but then he found that, actually something has excavated underneath. Nualia's bones are missing. Could you go find them, please? You went... and you found that there was a complex under the cathedral that was ancient Thessalonian, so approximately 10,000 years old. There was a complex underneath. One of the things that you found was that there was like scorch marks across a significant portion of the area, and you found that had originated from the Hellfire Flume, which is there was a bunch of glowing red rocks that had it looked like fire inside them burning away.
We fought fire skeletons.
I remember we killed the fire elemental things.
Yes.
Was that what that was?
That was the room that they were in.
That was that. That's what that was. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah, so we'll head down there.
All right. You can head down there at this. At the moment, there's no researchers or anything down there. You head to the Hellfire Flume, and immediately upon getting down into the level of the, I can't remember what it's. Oh,
wait! Before you guys head down, why don't you take your new friend for a break?
Break. It's like 7 a.m. Sure, yeah, we could take.
I don't think he's ever slept, so anytime's a good break.
And actually, now that you think about it, he
guess
might
he's
have some knowledge of magic to be able to help you with
Back
it.
out we climb.
Yeah, because if he's Absolar's right-hand man...
I got this.
Shadow Paw was just pulling at you guys, be like, wait.
It's a retcon. It's fine.
Yep.
Should have brought Shadow Thorn. In my head.
Okay, I'm just Shadow Paw this whole time. So.
Shadow Paw.
Just like a wolf.
What are you needing?
Yeah, so
He's on helium.
I'll track you down. I don't know what
You find me in the kitchen.
It finds you in a kitchen, and I'll be like, "Hey, you wanna?"
Hey, did you fix the freezing stuff in the steeple?
I'll give you 3 guesses. You wanna come with us?
Just dejected, deflated look.
I think
of this just.
Reese, I think you can use a break. Come with us. We
break?
We could use your expertise. Down
Break?
in the catacombs.
Flips through his book. I do have a couple of things I need to get done down there. Yeah, that's fine. If it helps you fix the steeple and we fix the rot damage, that's good. Let's go.
When's your next sabbatical?
What?
No?
What is that word?
Never mind. Let's go.
Okay.
Ask Absolar when he's back.
He's on his
sabbatical.
If I can get my hands on whoever put him on a boat, I swear.
Kyle swallows the giant rock.
Shadowpaw points his nose towards Kyle.
Well, come on, let's...
this person.
Let's go. Let's go.
You head down into the catacombs, and immediately upon getting onto that level, you immediately start to hear rumbling.
Is there traces of researchers having been this far?
Oh yeah, researchers have gone through this whole level pretty, maybe not super thoroughly, but researchers that have been on.
So I have no reason to think it's dangerous.
No, not really.
Do we see traces of Karkash?
Roll me a survival, I guess. Let me just say you will continue.
Do you still want me to roll or no?
No, it's fine. You continue towards the Hellstorm Flume, or Hellfire Flume. I keep on changing the name. I believe it's the Hellfire Flume, and there has been a temporary door put up over the doorway. If you remember when you initially came here, there was a door there, but it was literally made of ash. So as soon as you touched it, it fell apart.
Right.
They put up a temporary door, and you can hear rumbling and crackling and crashing from the other side of the door.
Oh, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna draw my weapon.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't. Are you?
Hey guys, just so you know, because you haven't been around, that doesn't normally do that.
Yeah.
Like the entire time we were walking down, I was not paying attention to where I was going. I have been vigorously scribbling in notes, and the door has visibly made me stop what I'm doing, look up, and go, "That's not right. That's not right, guys.
That's bad.
Sorry, Reese.
You know what you're doing, right?"
Just step back behind Azavia for a second.
Sure, great.
Aren't you the one with the shield?
Well, I mean, I'm in the front.
Yeah, if he's in the front,
Right,
and then
and Azavia's behind me, and he's gonna be behind.
Just
he's fine.
steps way back to all the way to the staircase.
Yeah, let me just have a peek. And so, is it like a temporary door or a temporary wall?
A temporary door.
Okay, I will open door.
Okay. On the other side, you see what appears to be a firestorm in the middle of a water tornado that is just roaring through the room. There is cracks of thunder and lightning.
What have you done?
It is simultaneously blasts of heat and blasts of cold splash onto you, and you can see that there is a 7-pointed star that is inlaid into the ground, and it is glowing, alternating with almost like those like LED lights or like those Christmas lights where it sweeps across the lighting, sweeps across this 7-pointed star that's inlaid into the ground. The rocks that had the fire inside of them, a couple of them, the fire seems to have diminished, and there is what looks like kind of long, almost like a tap running, water kind of whirling through them.
So it's a snow firestorm in there.
Yeah.
Great. I open the door and I close it and I look at Reese. Like, you cleric yet, like Abstelar, or what's your deal? Do you have magical powers like he did?
I have. My jaw has dropped to the floor. I have dropped all of my books on the floor, and I have not moved since you've opened the door. And there's just a twitch in my eye.
Can you do like a detect magic on this thing, or see? I don't know what's going on.
I'm just in the lowest voice possible. If Karkesh steps foot in this building ever again, I will use everything that I have been taught in the last 30 years to make sure he doesn't see an afterlife.
Well, that I can almost guarantee you will see him again.
and you're not the first in line.
Yeah, get in line.
Can I roll a detect magic? Except I don't have a sheet, so like I don't know what you want to do with that.
You detect magic.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. I'll take it back. I'll just say, yeah, there's magic in there.
I mean, obviously,
Yes.
but like,
That is
I can also tell you, based on looking at the runes on the floor and the handwriting of the runes, Karkesh did whatever's in there.
I mean, I can tell from
We're
the
not
water in there
surprised.
too. So. But I didn't see him in there, so I don't know where he went now.
So, you guys are adventurers.
I'm gonna
Do something about it.
hold on. I'm gonna take a step in there and see if it's even dangerous. If it's dangerous, I'll step back out.
You
So,
take
open
a
the door.
step into the room.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I'm performing ritual funeral rites in the background. while he does that.
That is very generous of you.
And I give you like a
As soon as you look at me, I stop.
like a confused look. Like,
As soon as you do that, I stop.
I give him a hero point for putting his life on the line. Going there.
thank you. I
Yeah.
might need that for my death save.
Okay. Sounds good. You step into the room,
Yeah.
and it is uncomfortably warm, and then uncomfortably cold, and then uncomfortably warm.
Sweating, the sweat's freezing.
Yeah.
Sweating, the sweat's freezing.
Yeah,
Great.
But it isn't. You are not damaged. It is just quite uncomfortable. The lightning is like, it's sort of sheet lightning, like you see in clouds, and there's definitely cloud that has taken up the top portion of the room. But as long as you keep your head under that, you are okay.
Okay. I'm gonna search your room. I seem to be okay.
by search the room, do you mean step into the circle?
I'm gonna avoid the circle for now.
Nah,
It's
just step
blowing
into
up.
I'm
it.
gonna search everything else except the circle. I mean, yeah, can I see into the circle?
Yes. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
then
Like
I
it's
don't-
it's
I
a
don't
circle
know.
that's drawn on the floor.
Then I don't think I need to step into it to search the room.
Nope.
Then I won't. I'm not dumb.
Great.
So
Sounds good. All right, you search around, and there are the pillars, and they are like I described them to you earlier, and lots of scratches on them. End of sentence.
but no sign of Karkash.
No sign of Karkash.
I've noticed he isn't dead yet.
That is correct. He appears to be
Yeah,
Fine?
I've sheathed my weapon.
Okay, I walk into the room and I start making notes based on what I see in the room. Just
Okay.
like looking at walls, marking down notes, and
But you
whatever
need to do
Karkash
that in the
scribbled on
center of the
walls.
room.
No. I know enough about magic that that's not going to happen.
yeah.
So I'm just scribbling whatever
What's-
has been written in the room that Karkesh has written. I am putting down in notes,
Yeah.
so that I can report that back to
Hey.
Abstelar later.
Hey, kid, can you figure out what the center of the circle is?
Okay, I'm going to pause for 2 seconds. How old are you? How old is your character?
I'm like 60, 50, 60. How old are you?
He looks really old.
I am
Yeah,
old.
that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Think Jeff Bridges.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just been picturing in my head something younger. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that's because we've never actually leaned into my age.
That's fair. Ask your question again.
In theory, I would have called Shadowthorn Kid a lot too, but I kept forgetting that I'm a lot older than Shadowthorn.
yeah.
So I
I'm
never
like
have.
200
Well, he's
years
an elf.
old.
Yeah. No.
Eh?
No, he's
I'm
an
like
elf.
200 years old.
But yeah, but you're still young looking, so.
Yeah. Like
Elf years versus shadow being years. You know?
Anyways,
okay.
yeah. So
Go ahead.
the circle. Can you what that's about? Can you check it out?
Yeah, it's a ritual circle. The way that it's drawn on the floor clearly looks like whatever Karkesh was doing in his room, he was trying to tie to the room here to deal with the flume. Our researchers haven't really had much time to crack into what's been going down here before Karkesh, but whatever he's done is he's been trying to, it seems, flood one with the other based on what I can see. I'll know more once I've seen the runes more.
Hmm. So this is actually now Kayal's sitting there thinking a little bit, and he's been researching this for his own purposes.
Yep.
And is realizing it's possible that Karkesh is messing with his plans.
it's possible. Yeah.
Wait, what is Xavier doing?
I'm just standing on the inside of the room watching.
Do you guys have to
Everything.
detect anything or
We
anything?
haven't seen anything, so I don't think we have a reason to be here anymore. So,
Up the circle.
well, I don't think there's a point in stepping in there, is there? Like,
So-
what have you
No.
figured out about the circle?
What have I figured out about the circle?
Just from this brief of a look, you don't know. It seems like the magic in the room is not stable because it seems to be fighting itself. So and the sort of lights dancing along the inlaid circle also gives you that impression that it's not stable, whatever is going on.
So I mean, like, what you see is what you get.
I will say that you were briefed before. You might not have actually come down here before, but you were briefed that this was set up as like a permanent teleportation circle initially, and yeah, I don't know if you necessarily would have talked. Would you have spent time talking with? Oh no, what's the old man's name?
Brodert Quink.
Brodert. Yes. Would you have spent time talking with Brodert, or would you have been too caught up with temple business?
In the day-to-day things, I probably would have been sent for magic things, particularly if I was trying to help the researchers in the room. I feel like it makes sense for me to be a go-between
Okay.
between his group and our group,
Okay.
just
Sounds
to
good.
make sure things were coordinated for people being in there and what times.
Yeah.
So it would have made sense to know some of that.
Okay. So you might not have fully understood exactly everything that he was talking about, but this was a teleportation circle that was used to teleport power, but it could be used as a teleportation circle in other instances as well.
Okay.
Well-
So Broder's people, in essence, were saying that this was a teleport ring. I think you guys knew that. Karkesh was trying to do something with that. But Broder's people were figuring out that it would transport power from one place to here. And they were trying to figure out how to reactivate that to try to like use that for their benefit. But they hadn't gotten much further than that. And then this is new.
Yeah, Karkesh was supposed to set this up as a teleportation for us. Seems he didn't do that.
So Shadowpaw is
Clearly.
wandering around and doesn't really see the circle and smells something in the middle of it and steps in the middle of the circle.
No.
There you go. He blinks out of existence.
Hey guys, did you
Oh,
the dog?
He blinks
The
back
dog.
into existence.
Fine.
He's back.
The
He's
dog.
back, and he is covered in snow.
And he shakes and sprays the whole room.
Sounds good. He
Does he-
disappears from sight.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, what did you say?
He shakes and like all the snow off it for the whole room.
And then disappears again.
So
And he reappears.
1 sec. When he appears, I grab him and pull him out of the circle.
Okay, sounds good.
I guess I could go and look because I don't think Shadowpaw is about to talk to us. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. I pet Shadowpaw and I say, "Good boy, good boy." Does he look hurt?
Wait, did I
no,
tell you I can speak animal? No, I'm just kidding.
he's,
Dr. Doolittle.
he looks disoriented, but not hurt.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. I give him one of my meat rations and all right, all right.
I want to look him over and see, like, because now I'm curious,
Mhm.
like what effect that had on him.
Yep.
So I can note that down again.
Okay.
Note taker as I am.
Yeah.
According to Shadowpaw's actions, I'll be right back,
See you in a blink.
and I'll step on a circle.
Sounds good. You disappear from sight. You find yourself in a snowy field with a circle around you, glowing quite brightly. It is like a blizzard. You can't see 10 feet away from you. You immediately start to shiver as it is. I mean, you're already kind of wet, and it is very cold.
Well, I stay in a circle for now.
Okay. After not the same amount of time, you blink back and you are back in you're back in the catacombs under the cathedral.
I like how if I appeared, I like if my beard, like I kind of picture my beard and my hair is completely just ice
Yeah.
and just frosted eyebrows, frosted like.
100%. 100%.
You got
Yeah,
the little
just
snowballs,
just
snowballs
like,
attached to your beard.
Oh, what the heck was that? And I step out of the circle. Oh my!
Fascinating.
What just happened?
What did you see?
It was like a snowstorm on the other side. I couldn't see. It was a blizzard, as you can. Oh,
I can
and I'll break an
imagine.
ice chunk off my eyebrow. Oh man!
But you're unharmed?
I have a feeling this is where Karkesh went. I feel cold, but fine. I guarantee you this is what Karkesh is. No, I guarantee you. I have a feeling that's where he's went.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well-
so that might be a whole nother side adventure on its own.
Yeah.
We need Shadowthorn for that if we do that. We need winter gear if we
Yeah.
do that, because I'm freezing.
That would make sense. But you are going to do something about this, right?
Wolf.
Well, look, we need Karkesh to figure... Well, Karkesh or somebody who knows just as much as he does about these dang fire planes and water planes. Because right now what we're witnessing in this room is the fire plane that's really has a weak barrier in this room. And the water barrier that somehow Karkesh created in this area, they're fighting for, I don't know. It's clearly chaotic in here.
Yeah.
Wolf,
So
wolf, wolf.
it's very unstable. We should leave. What's going on? What's going on, Shadowball?
He's just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. Okay, good boy. Give him another treat.
Nom, nom, nom.
That's really what you wanted.
Let's go. Let's leave this for now. We need to talk to Shadowthorn and figure out what's next. But a few things on our plate. Reese, we'll look into this because this is nuts. But we can't guarantee success.
Do I get the sense that this is a growing, like what's going on in the circle is growing, like spreading, or is it seem contained?
There's a door.
I mean, sort of. Yeah, that's funny enough. Yeah, it does seem like it is not spilling over into the adjacent room just because of the door.
When you say unstable, it's just because it doesn't seem to have a clear
Yeah, there.
supreme
Yeah.
element.
Yes, it seems like the fire. Like I believe there was five stones. Yes, there was 5 stones in the central one, and 3 of the stones have fire in them, and 2 of the stones have water in them, and the central one, again, is mostly fire with water sort of clashing in between.
All right. I have an idea. We're going back to Shadowthorn?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I'll be right back. I step in the circle again.
All right. You blink out and you find yourself on top of a mountain.
What? Not the same place?
Nope.
Oh, no.
You find yourself on top of a mountain.
Is there snow?
There is snow.
Perfect.
It
I
is-
make a snowball.
Okay. You make a snowball very quickly.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And then I want to come back
Okay.
and find my way to Shadowthorn really quickly.
All right. Sounds good. Okay.
I'm a child.
Fair enough.
So you just run straight out of the room?
Old man
I was
child.
like, all right, let's go to Shadowthorn.
Wait,
Okay.
where are you going?
We gotta talk to Shadowthorn. What? I already told you. And so, yeah, I want to make my way down there.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, we'll see what happens with this development, this new
Oh
improved
my
development,
goodness.
next time. So, thank you for joining us, Sean, and thank you all
Thanks,
for playing,
guest.
Thanks for
and thanks for
joining.
listening.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.